Hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome back to my channel. We are doing something different. I really enjoyed playing Fallout 4 on the channel, and I have played Fallout New Vegas before, so I figured we would do this and all the DLC, and probably Fallout 3 and all the DLC as well. Live streaming will still be Death Stranding 2. However, I do want to get a series up because I know there's people that can't always join the streams that like something to watch. So this one's for you guys. Let's get fired straight into it. I know you guys probably all know about this game. You all know the story probably. Hopefully this will just be a fun wee playthrough for you guys to enjoy. Episodes will be about 40 minutes long. As traditional on this channel, the first episode will be an hour, and then after that the episodes will be between 30 and 40 minutes long. That's a bit different to the Vegas Strip. Love that effect. Oh, popped them easy. Kaiser's legions. Somewhere up on a lonely hill.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert.
Good luck.
They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east
Hoover
to
Dam.
occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
Caesar.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots.
The house always wins.
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
And I did not know until he had passed that was Matthew Perry. Here we go. Obsidian are fucking masters at these games. Caravan pack, mercenary pack, classic items, tribal pack. All of that stuff is
How about that?
add-ons because I'm using the version of a Games Pass, which is
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold
the
for a
complete
couple
edition.
of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
What are we gonna name this guy? Well, we'll go with, I mean, you know what? It's good enough for other streamers, it's good enough for me.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
It's
I'm
me.
Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Appearance.
How'd I do?
Let's see what sort of presets we've got. Oh, that's almost perfect. About middle, yeah. Hair colour's slightly off. My hair is blue. Not quite that kind of blue though. More like that kind of blue. Here we go. That'll do the job. Facial hair. I've got more of a beard. It's more like that. I mean, it's longer than that, but you're not gonna. I'm not gonna find in this my type of beard, and we don't want to spend too long.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
So very kindly, when the system auto-detected my hardware, it set this to a Ultra, I think, which is weird. I mean, I know it's an older game, but I know what PC games are like.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Right. Melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. Okay. Perception. Perception affects energy weapons and accuracy. What affects small guns then? Guns, it's agility. Right, okay. And that's handy because Go knife thrower for now. Luck. Affects all skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. Leave that at 5 or drop it to... yeah. Charisma, barter, speech, companion nerve. Speech makes this game easy. Endurance affects unarmed health, resistance, and survival. Go tough as nails. What affects your fats? Intelligence affects skill points, and we want a few of them. Action point regeneration is there, but it doesn't seem to affect the amount of action points I have. We'll go knife catcher in that, and the other one that we put up to 7, which was endurance, will go up to there. That's not a bad spread. I've seen worse. There we go.
I guess that explains how you're still alive. You're built solid as an oak.
Yep.
Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in the bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
See if your dogs are still barking. The idea is to make this guy as cowboy as possible, by the way, so...
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Dream.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Oh no.
I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, that's not true.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Angry two-headed ant. Does it look like? Looks like a broken chain to me.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, I'd say space age technology.
Last one.
Bearded man, where are you? Oh yeah, I can kind of see the bearded man, but no. A head on a pillow I'm not seeing.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Skills. They gave me energy weapon, science, and sneak, but I don't want that. I want guns. I want sneak. Do I want sneak? I don't really want unarmed, you see. If I take sneak out, I've got a choice between survival and unarmed here. I'll probably go survival.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Choose up to 2 traits or none. Wild wasteland can be fun. Skilled loses you 10% experience. Triggered discipline, I think I'll go for. So you stay level 30, you don't level up anymore. Hot-blooded, order, heavy-handed, not really, good-natured, no, 4 eyes. I mean, fast shot's just going to cancel out trigger discipline. There would be no point. No. Nope. None of these feel like they're going to be any good. Too many of them have... Too many of them have it takes skilled, I suppose. A 10% penalty to experience sounds bad, but...
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
There's my stuff. Give me my stuff, Doc. Some jitters on the old frame right there, I can see. Hopefully it isn't jittering too badly for you guys.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert.
Already have the
She'll likely
survivalist.
be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
And... we'll say no. Right. So, you guys all know this from Fallout 4. The Pip-Boy layout generally doesn't change too much. We've got our stats, we've got our items, we've got our data. In here we've got our overall status. Any rads. Any effects. That includes effects from drugs, etc. Special, cool. Skills got extra, which is perfect. Trigger discipline, we've got there. Excellent. We're going to want a hotkey. That. Mercenaries, grenade rifle, sturdy caravan shotgun, a weathered 10mm pistol. Won't have a lot of ammo for it, so I'll stick to the 9mm for now. We've got the Vault 21 jumpsuit on just now, which is melee weapons +2, speech +2, or we can use the armoured Vault 13. probably just keep this on just now. Docs bag, stim packs, weapon repair kits. Ammunition. Right, let's get out of here. I am currently sitting in an oven. The weather in Scotland, where I am, the weather in Scotland where I am at the moment has been very warm. As in Scotland is where I am, not where I am specifically in Scotland. Obviously, the whole country is experiencing a heat wave, and the country's not built for a heat wave. We carpet our houses and insulate them because it's normally very cold, and I insulated my workshop / office for the same reason, because it's normally it's cold for the majority of the year. But now that we're riding a heat wave and the temperatures have been hovering in the upper 20s, the inside of my office is hotter than Satan's ass crack, and I am sweating like you would not believe. I need to remember what all the controls are again there. So here we are in Good Springs. I don't know what order we're going to do the DLC in yet. But we are going to do it.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Cool.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Good shout.
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Happens to everyone.
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
Caesar.
A couple of years ago, they tried to take
Kaiser.
over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Ooh, the schoolhouse. We'll go have a look around there. I think I might down the settings. I'm not going to be allowed to do that from here though, am I? No. Give me a quick second, guys, while I dial down the graphic settings. I will be back momentarily. And we're back. Here we are. Hopefully that should offset a lot of that. I've dialed them down a bit. Hopefully that should make it less. I mean, I think the game's always suffered from issues, and it's been patched as much as it's going to get.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. You can try stealing stuff, obviously. There's stuff in here that doesn't belong to you. There is a fairly decent cowboy revolver behind the bar, I think. Yeah, there it's there.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
So if to use the varmint rifle, oh, I'm quite equipped already.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Yeah, but I'm not using this shit. Use my gun. We're guns drawn, apparently. I think rifles count as small guns. Like, I think everything that doesn't fire energy weapons counts as small guns, unless it's two-handed, in which case it's big guns. I should really repair this, but I also want to wait for I want to get better weapons. I'll see if I can repair that. I can maybe repair this from the worn 10mm pistol. I don't know. You should see the geckos shortly. They're actually, the enemies in this were always pretty bizarre and
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
okay. So normally your stealth is shit, because a lot of the character builds.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
See him? Oh, sat him down. There's another one though. Here he is, I see him. There we go. Fancy shooting.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
You might as well play the tutorial, because you get... I mean, the experience isn't great, but you're getting it. And it'll give you a chance to familiarise yourself as well. It's a shame, I don't think you can take Sunny as a companion, but she'd be a cool companion. I like her. But I think she stays just pretty much like I'm staying around Good Springs type. Gecko left 4-leg crippled. Whoa! See what I mean? This game does have performance issues. It struggled on consoles really badly. I've changed the settings just so we've not got...
Come on!
Oh shit. Damn.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Hell yes.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alrighty. We wanted to check the schoolhouse out anyway, so I think I'll go have a poke around. Again, it's experience. And we need a lot of experience because we're working with a 10% penalty. By choice. It gives us a little kick to the skills. It's like being a prodigy. Very skillful at the start of the game, but absolutely no experience. And you pay, you know, it means you have to do more and haha, get more experience to level up. So I think this is Victor's shack, that's the machine. This is the schoolhouse that's been abandoned. That'll do it. Giant mantis nymph, mantis legs. We want it's not this anyway. It's not this anyway. Is it inside? Surely it's not inside. Ah, jalapenos. Jalapeno. Do I actually have to go inside here to find the... No. Here's Xander root. Xander root. Xander root. That's where it was. There are more enemies in here. Yeah, there they are. Boom. Missed because of the fucking table. Missed him. Didn't really miss him. Oh shit. Ah. That'll do. Running out of 9mm ammo though. Lockers are empty. Boot locker is empty. Programmer's Digest, excellent. Bobby pins, even better. This is like a hacking tutorial. Heat gun. Skill of 25 for lockpicking. Empty lockers again. Metal box is a baseball glove. I think you can make a weapon out of that. Bobby pins, baseball glove. Ooh, something in the lockers. Ball caps, yay! 2 ball caps. So we'll be taking whatever perks we can to find ammo and caps. Yeah, we don't want to shoot people's by corners. It's not a good idea. Actually, I shouldn't be running around with my gun out either. That's also not a good idea. I think there's enemies in the graveyard. The graveyard is up on the hill that you see there. Boot Hill, ironically. I see it, it's a scorpion. Just take your time. Run out of ammo for this gun. What am I going to use in the meantime? Might as well switch out to this. Looks like the 10mm pistols from Fallout 3. Looks nothing like the 10mm pistols in Fallout 4 though. Right, what have we got here? Can't believe I missed that. Got him there. Hate those things. I'm being detected apparently. Missed. Damn it. But you've only got an 11% chance to hit that now, you're right. God, my aim's horrendous. There we go. Remember, of course, it's not just your aim. Fallout 4 was the first game, I think, where you had proper Prickly pear fruit, no. Fallout 4 was the first game where it was like... It relied more on FPS mechanics, like just point and shoot. This is my grave, I think. Yeah, it is. It's where they buried me. Rock flower. Yeah. Actually, I should give you a look, because you could kind of see it when Benny was shooting me in the head. Over there is the memorial for, I think that's the Hoover Dam Memorial, and over there, because this is roughly where they shot me, this is where Benny was standing, there's New Vegas. It looks close, but trust me, it's not. And getting there is a bollock, because the game diverts you, unless you're a sadist and you absolutely really want to run through Deathclaw Canyon. The game routes you around the most direct route to Vegas, but it was worth it. Actually, is that worth anything? Yeah, it is. We'll take it. I'm trying to remember what else I was going to say there. Yeah, Fallout 4 had first-person shooter mechanics where it's like point and shoot basically. When you aim down your sights, it's up to your skill whether you hit the target or not. In this, as you saw, I can't remember if it's skill or agility. One of those two, not skill or agility, agility or perception. One of those two affects the accuracy of your guns. So even if your crosshairs are over an enemy, there's a dice roll in the background that's going to determine whether or not you hit it, which is a bit of a pain in the bum. When something's right in front of you and I'm pointing my gun at it and my crosshair's lined up on it and I pull the trigger, I kind of expect to hit it. But hey, these were fun games. Obsidian were on a roll because they'd done the Knights of the Old Republic games. Here's one of the powder gangers. Here, dickheads. I don't have any reason to kill him just now though. There's another wee frame judder there. We might see a few of them, like I say, because of the game's optimization was gash. Or piss poor.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder, okay. Takes away 1 from your perception but restores 1 HP per second for 18 seconds. There you go.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever.
Okay.
Well, I hope that's enough to get you started.
It is.
I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, I'll do that. Pretty much from here though, you're free to do your own thing. You can leave now. That's the tutorial over. But I would recommend you hang around. I'm quite happy with what I've got. Yeah, I would recommend you hang around and do the quests because you're experiencing the game. Why would you not want to? But yeah, pretty much it's like every game that Bethesda have done. You know, Obsidian worked on this one, but it follows the same format as, you know, Oblivion or Skyrim. Once you've done the tutorial, the world is your oyster. Oof, that's hellish. There is nothing I can do about that. It's not the PC. You can see that generally the game does run fine. It's just the optimization of this game. Hopefully it's not too jarring for you guys. Let's go talk to Miss Trudy. That'll come up regularly. I haven't accepted the hardcore mode, but in hardcore mode, that would matter more. I might sell all the...
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
I'm gonna shoot you right in the face if you give me any more shit, dickhead.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Great.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Alright. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Okay.
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself,
They don't
which
like
is
the
just
robot.
fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me.
It's quite rude the way that you go back to
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up
We're
between
going
the
to be
NCR and the
right in the
Legion
middle
over
of
the
that shit.
dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity.
It is,
The
yeah.
Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Nah, just power, probably.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them.
The old Roman
The rumor
Empire.
is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
I think that's bullshit, but I think they are bigger than...
Be careful out there.
I don't think I've got the skill to do this. Yeah, repair needs 20... Oh, I fixed it.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some
Yeah.
caps for the work. Be careful out there.
Right. We want... Getting used to the controls again. We want this, and we're set up for Ghost Town gunfight. Let's go. Didn't mean to draw my gun. Gonna take me a while to get used to all the buttons again. Is this a workbench? This is for making shit. This is a reloading branch? Bench. A reloading bench. Can you not repair stuff on this? No, it isn't that kind of bench.
Howdy. You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Right. We need... He's got a 357 Magnum revolver, which is basically the cowboy gun in this game. He's also got a silenced 22 pistol, which is the weapon to have if you're going to do a stealth playthrough. That gun is disgusting. There are no 9mm rounds. Okay, fair dues. He's got 9mm rounds though. And I think what I'm gonna do is just sell off all this stuff. And kind of start as if I was... Yeah, because I'm not doing too much with that. The mercenaries grenade rifle. No. That might come in handy. Sell that. Caravan shotgun. Does he have anything for the 9mm? Varmint rifle, night scope. I was looking at the ammo, I wasn't looking at the... Yeah, no. Okay. Laser pistol recycler. Da, 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 da. We'll take... That's overpressured rounds. Hollow point rounds. We'll take all of them. I think that'll do. We've made some money from that.
Pleasure doing business with you. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret
I'm worried
it.
about that, because I'm sure
Word
there's
of
something
advice,
wrong with that, though.
Behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's
Bizarre.
ever laid eyes on the
Got
guy.
a casino that no one goes
I think
into. How
that
does he
robot
make
who
money?
pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
There dues.
Take it easy now.
So... I need to change my gun back. There we go. I need to repair this as well. Sometimes you can find people that do repairs. Did he have weapon repair kits on him? I never looked at it.
You looking to buy some supply? Can do.
Ammo, no. Miscellaneous. Might be in here actually. No. Yeah, no, he doesn't have any repair kits.
Take it easy.
I might just use the repair kit on this then, just now. I can't repair it. Why can I not repair it? Is it because it's too badly damaged? So I might need someone to repair this for me. Or is my repair skill just not high enough? Repair's 21. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to actually use the weapon repair kit as an item first? Yeah, I do. There we go. That's giving the gun a bit of condition back. Right. Ringo is this way. What time are we on? In fact, you know what? We'll end this episode here, and then at the start of the next one, we'll go speak to Ringo. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like you've seen a ghost. We'll go talk to Ringo, and I think we're going to side with the Good Springers, which means there'll be a gunfight with the Powder Gangers. So thanks for joining me for this one, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, come back for the next one. I'll see you real soon. Between now and then, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.